Alright guys, welcome back. Another video, G Auto Repair. And today I'm working on this GMC Sierra 1500, and I'm gonna be talking about locking up brakes. How can you tell why is the brake locking up? And there could be several reasons for that. You could have a locked up caliper. The sliding pins could be seized. You can have a bad hose, a bad brake hose. So how can you tell the difference? Well, one of the first things you want to do is obviously you do a visual inspection, and you're gonna rotate by hand the wheels, see how much resistance. This one, as you can tell, it's, well, you probably can't tell, but I can, has a lot of resistance. Pump the brakes for me real quick. Okay, I got my son in the car. He's pumping the brakes. Are you holding it? Let it go. See, I can't even move it anymore. It's really hard to move. It softens up a little bit, but it's really hard. So how can you tell what your issue is? Well, one of the quickest and easiest tests you can do is to test the line to see if you have a restriction. Depending on how the line fails, internally it can clog up. Material or pieces of rubber can break off and form what is called a check valve. So it'll let fluid flow in one direction, but it won't let it get back. So it might prevent it to get to the caliper, or it might prevent it from getting back out of the caliper, which is what's happening here in this situation. And the symptoms may be that when you apply the brakes, maybe it wants to kind of swerve to one side or the other. And those are subtle symptoms that it takes years of experience to kind of determine where you want to start. But the easiest thing to start is to see if this line is the cause of the lockup. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pump the brakes a couple times. Okay, pump the brake and hold it just to build up pressure in the caliper. As you can see, there's some play in this ball joint, but you really can't move the tire. All right, so we're gonna put our 10mm wrench here. We're just gonna crack open the bleeder. Let me see if I can get a clear view of that. Okay, right there. We're gonna crack it open, and we're gonna see if you have a little bit of pressure coming out of it, and if it'll release the thing. You're still holding the brake? All right, let it go. Okay, so you can't really move it. We're gonna crack it open. We see some fluid coming out, and now we're gonna try. See, it starts to release it, and as more pressure starts to bleed out of it, it becomes a little easier. Now you can still have a little bit of a seizing up of a component, such a sliding pin and a caliper and things of that nature. But right now that tells me that I'm definitely having an issue with that brake line. So the next step will be to replace that brake line. Let me go ahead and open it a little bit more. See, so it's dripping, and it makes it a little easier to rotate. So I can have multiple things going on, but I definitely know for a fact that this line has to go. So that's one way to see if your brake hose are clogging up. You can turn off the engine, thank you. That's one way to tell if your brake hoses are the problem. I still feel a little bit of resistance, so I may have other issues also compacting on that, but for sure we're gonna have to replace that brake hose. So talk to the customer, see what he wants to do, and if he wants to do it, I may do a video afterwards. I'm not sure. Depends on which route we will go with this one. So this is a truck that he wants to get rid of, so I don't know if he wants to put a whole lot of money into it. He's already put a couple things in it, so we'll see what happens. Well, if I catch you on the follow-up with this, great. If not, ciao for now. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next video.